Hello and welcome to Lotus Yoga and Counseling. This is Kailani. I am a licensed mental health counselor and registered yoga teacher in Washington State. In addition to my professional memberships, I am also a practicing pagan, but there are times where I also identify more as a Buddhist or as a Native American creationist. Beliefs are your own. Labels are whatever you make of them. But in this last year, I have really started to lean more into the paganism, embracing my Celtic and Nordic roots, learning more about how my ancestors used the wheel of the year, the seasons, the turnings of the tides. So, in that spirit, regardless of what kind of belief system you have, if you are in the northern hemisphere, you are experiencing the autumn equinox. Some call it Mabon or Mabon, depending on your dialect or accent. So we are in September. Today is the 21st of September. This is the place where light and darkness stand in balance once more. We watch the sun lose a bit of its power, and the moon gains her power. We experience the death of summer and prepare for winter. And for a lot of people, this is a time of mixed emotions. Excitement for the activities of autumn, such as going to corn mazes or celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving. But for others, it's a factor of fear to know that we are coming to the colder, darker months. Regardless of what this time of year means to you, let's mark the day for what it is. Take a deep breath. Exhale through the mouth as if you were fogging up a mirror. Take another deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. As you breathe, I'm going to take you through a sensory experience. Breathe at your own pace in your own way, adjusting the body when it asks for different comforts. The sun's power is waning, but deprived of the external light, we encounter inner illumination. There are still fresh herbs to be picked. There is a harvest to be gathered. Conjure up the smells of apples, cinnamon, freshly grated ginger. Imagine the feelings of blackberries in your hands, the color that blackberries stain the fingers. Imagine rubbing dried hops between the fingers and the palm. Visualize towering sunflowers reaching towards those last rays of sun. Conceptualize the weight of a large orange or white pumpkin in your arms. Welching sound of boots in mud as you traipse through fields. That delicate, crisp air on the skin. Turning just a little colder every day. The bees are still buzzing about. The butterflies flitting from flower to flower. There's a promise of family gatherings hanging in the air, whether that be for an afternoon tromp through the pumpkin patch or sitting down to formal dinners to mark the holidays. We are at a point when day and night accompany each other in equal measure, a point of balance that we acknowledge just before the scales start to tip and the hours of night and darkness and cold start to outweigh the hours of light, day, and warmth. There is an opportunity here to turn inwards, to pursue our own spiritual transformation, to gain insight. Consider for a few moments what kinds of things interest you about fall or autumn. What is important to you for this time? What are some of the values that you hold dear that you would like to embrace during this time of year? Is there anything new that you would like to try, or anything old that you would like to cast aside? Is there somewhere you would like to go? Maybe something that you've put off. When spring comes, what would you like to look back upon and feel glad about that you made the extra effort during the fall and winter? Whatever your ambitions might be for this time of the year, create an intention for yourself, a simple, positive statement that you can take with you. Repeat it to yourself 3 times, as if it has already come true. Remember that the things you achieve are actions grown from the seeds of your own thoughts. I wish you and your loved ones well during this autumn equinox, during this special time of year.